Caution. I will never recommend replica gear for those in armed forces, law enforcement, or whose life depends on body armor for their line of work. Hey guys, November 1 Sierra here, and today we're going to be going over the Condor Vanquish RS Plate Carrier, and then I'll have a few more things at the end of the video you may want to stick around, including a name change because of certain problems that did arise. So, without further ado, let's hop into the review. So the Condor Vanquish RS Plate Carrier is the newest addition to Condor's VAS system, which I will go over later in the video. This plate carrier does come in two sizes, small and large, but on their website it is a little confusing. It does say small front and back, accepts medium or large shooter, swimmer, or ease happy plates up to 10 inches by 13 inches. Large also accepts the same. The only thing that's different is the Cumberbund. The Cumberbund is 6 inches by 11 for small and 6 inches by 14 for the large. So on the front of the plate carrier here we have Velcro for the VAS system that can be attached. On either shoulder you have quick release buckles, same with your Cumberbund, quick release buckles on either side as well. On the interior of the plate carrier you have a fleece material. On the back plate you have two removable pads to help make the plate carrier a little bit more comfortable. And it does come with an integrated admin pouch as well. To access your plate bags to insert your armor, go ahead and remove your quick release here. Turn over your plate bag, head to the little flap at the bottom and go ahead and just remove it downwards, and that will give you access to the plate bag. Remove the little Velcro tab, insert your armor like such, place the Velcro tab snug inside so your armor does not move, and then put the Velcro flap back on. To get to the back plate bag, you're going to go ahead and remove the two cushion pads on the back here, and then you're going to follow the same instructions as the front plate bag. So to get access to your Cumberbund area, you're going to act as if you're getting into the plate bag again. You're going to go ahead, flip the carrier inside, remove your two cushion panels here, go to that bottom flap, tear it down, and instead of going into the armor area, go ahead and flip your carrier back over and bring that little flap up, and it will expose your Cumberbund area. Now the quick release system on this plate carrier worked. I did have a tan version where the quick release was very stiff. You had to pretty much jolt it off of you just to get the quick release to work. And to clip the quick release was just a pain in the butt. So I feel like it's a hit and miss with Condor's quick release system. Now going into my honest opinion about this plate carrier, I want to love it, but I hate it at the same time because the quick release works like it should. The plate carrier is a nice plate carrier. It is comfortable when you put it on, but there are some drawbacks. So one of those drawbacks is the plate carrier actually has a problem staying in place on your torso. As you're running around, the plate carrier will slowly start to drift upwards, and at one point during gameplay, the next thing I knew, it was actually rubbing on my neck, and it was very uncomfortable to the point I had to keep pulling down on my plate carrier, to where I honestly just said screw it and put on a chest rig that I had with me because it was becoming uncomfortable. So another drawback to this plate carrier I would have to say is the laser cut molly. For a better lack of terms, it's saggy. There's no structure to it whatsoever. At one point I had a radio pouch on my right side, and the Cumberbund has no structure, so the pouch just kept leaning forward. Even tightening the Cumberbund to my waist, or around my torso, it was still leaning. And you can even see where the Cumberbund ties in the back, how loose that material is. And it seems to be that same pattern all the way around the plate carrier, and it's just sad and it's sloppy. And I did have this problem with the tan one I had. So it's a little depressing. I want to like this plate carrier. I want to love this plate carrier, but at the same time, it's just not functional when you have these issues. So this plate carrier is going to cost you about $130. Do I think it's worth that? If you can get it on sale, try to get it on sale. If you're really that hell-bent on getting it, check eBay. I was able to get my tan one back in the past for roughly, I believe, $80, but I think it was because it was the last one in stock and they were running a sale to just get rid of it. But paying $80 for that tan one and having these same issues, I didn't have that much of a complaint because I felt like I got my money's worth. But when you're spending $130 and there are better options out there on the market, this is a little disappointing that this plate carrier did fall flat. But then again, it comes down to what do you expect from Condor. We know Condor has its flaws. We know Condor is Condor basically. And it's either this or a strand hog from First Spear, which is going to run you about $700. And the only reason I chose this plate carrier was because I was getting ready to do a cosplay of a character that we saw in the gameplay of Modern Warfare 2 during the campaign. Philip Graves, also known as Shadow 1, the leader of Shadow Company. He is wearing this particular plate carrier in that mission, and I saw the way he had it set up. Looked cool, so I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to buy one, set it up, obviously to my own functionality. And when I got it, I saw how uncomfortable it was after you started playing with it. Putting it on, it's comfortable, it works, but after playing in it, the functionality goes right out the window, and it just doesn't work. Alright guys, so that's been the review on the Condor Vanquish RS plate carrier. Like I said, I really want to like it, I really want to love it, I really want to use it, but that saggy molly just makes the functionality of this plate carrier go right out the window. It's not practical, it doesn't make it fun to use, and just how the plate carrier rides up to your neck and starts rubbing on your neck, it's very bothersome, and you're more worried about your neck getting that chafing on your neck, I guess you could call it, than you are about gameplay. But with that being said, guys, I am going to go into a later segment of this video after the credits, just kind of going over why I'm going to be going through a name change. It has to do with people were doxing me and going after my family and stuff like that. So if you want to stick around for that, stick around. You can hear that out. If not, until next time, guys, November 1 Sierra, out. Hey guys, if you stuck around for this part of the video, I appreciate you. So just real quick, I am going to be switching to Shadow 1. The reason I am stepping away from November 1 Sierra was because I had to have a mental reset of the Airsoft community because of how toxic it's become. Don't expect any more reenactment out of me. The reenactment community is toxic. I do respect a lot of people in the reenactment community, but there was an event where my family was starting to get doxxed. This page on Instagram literally has the word bullies in it. Instagram, for some reason, refuses to pull it down, but it doxed me, it doxed another guy I know named Connor, and it doxed a couple other players, and it's just really sad that the community allows this kind of behavior and kind of encourages it with their behavior. They kind of cheer it on. And I just wanted to get away from that because I was realizing most of the people that encourage this are from the reenactment community, and it's a shame. It really is a shame. So yeah, guys, I ended up deleting my Facebook, my Instagram, went dormant on a lot of my social media because I just wanted to step away from the community because of how bad it was getting, how toxic it was getting. And what I mean by that is I was watching some guy post a picture of his loadout. He had an Army of Two mask, and it was not even in a reenactment group or anything. But it was very lightweight, it was kind of all over the place, but it's what he liked, and it had nothing but laughing reacts because, he didn't have the best airsoft gun, he had some, cheap woodland pans, and people were giving him hell for it. Why? Maybe that's all he could afford, maybe that's all he likes. That's the thing, is people think airsoft is you have to be this big spender. You don't. You can literally put a kit together for about $500 including a gun and probably outperform the people that have spent $8,000 on their kits and run around with $12,000 nods. That's the truth to it. And so seeing that was a big eye-opener. The airsoft community is not what it used to be. There's too many elitists, too much trolling, and not enough teachers and not enough welcoming into the community. And that's the biggest problem with the airsoft community right now. But with that being said, guys, again, I am going to be going to Shadow 1. I am going to start reviews up again, and I'm going to be start doing my own thing. If you guys like the videos, you like them. If you don't, well, make sure to let me know what I can improve on. As far as doing kits and stuff like that, I'm doing my own thing now. I don't do reenactment. I'm not here to please the reenactment gods. I want to wear what I like, and I want to use what I want. I noticed that in reenactment I was very, restricted to certain guns, and I wanted to use like a Vector. I wanted to use an AK-12. I wanted to use certain guns, and it's like, well, that doesn't fit in reenactment. Why are you buying that? Why are you, I don't like that. So remember, airsoft is a game. It's to have fun. If you get in the reenactment, that's on you. Some people like reenactment, but the people that are in reenactment shouldn't be crapping on people that aren't, and the people that aren't shouldn't be crapping on the people that are in reenactment. The toxicity needs to stop, but I know this video is not going to make it stop. But with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning into this last part of this video and hearing me out. And until next time, Shadow 1 out.